We Do Not Care. Thank you, Melanie, the founder of the We Do Not Care Club, and to fellow We Do Not Care members. I have OCD, right? So when I'm in there, I'm like, I really don't want to care about this stuff. Like, I really don't want to care about it. But the OCD is like, but you do. You have to wipe the counter. You have to fold the shirt this way. You have to do this. And then I have anxiety. So it's like, oh my gosh, if the shirts are not folded the correct way, the roof is going to fall in, right? And so I don't know if anybody else, because I was like, I saw someone do an ADHD edition, and I'm like, I don't know if somebody did an OCD edition, but understand that I am part of the club, but I have OCD, right? But there are certain parts that I'm learning to say, I do not care. And that leads us into the conversation with Boo. On my birthday, Lynn, we were trying to figure out what to do, what we were going to have for dinner, what the plans were the next day. And I had already decided. Now, mind you, Melanie, you started this on the 13th of May. My birthday was on the 25th. So we were barely like 10 days, just over 10 days in, right? But now mind you, Boo is older than me. Boo is in perimenopause. I deny being in perimenopause, but I've always had endometriosis and PMS. I need a mini fan for over here, y'all. Woo. Using my new Sudoku birthday present book. It was like, this is perfect. I mean, Melanie, are you going to do some of those like fan things that we could use with the We Do Not Care Club? Because that's a good idea. I'm sure the perimenopause is right on its way to me. We're talking and she's like, well, and I said, I just don't care. I'm just going to chill. Like, I don't know. I just want to go with the flow. We Do Not Care Club means I'm going with the flow. And that's a big deal for me, right? Because everything, type A, OCD, if you know it, everything's bop. So I was like, I just go with the flow. If I want to play a game, if I want to watch a movie, maybe I want to order dinner, maybe we're going to make dinner, whatever it is. And Boo was standing on the other side of the counter. Y'all know I do medication station, right? So Boo finds herself on the other side of the counter because we're playing chess now while I do medication station. And all of a sudden, and y'all know Boo is pretty calm, and she goes on the counter. And she says, I know that you've been on this We Do Not Care kick. I know that you don't care about what you want to do for your birthday, and you're on this whole rant of this club. So at this point, I'm looking at her sideways like, hold on a second. Don't be disrespecting the We Do Not Care Club, okay? Because I will go on here and make a video and let them know how you feel, right? And she said, but I care. I care what we do for your birthday. I care what you want. I care about your happiness. And then I looked at her because at this point I had to expel all the smoke that was in my mouth and crack up laughing because I'm just looking at her like, this is really a conversation. Like, we're having this conversation. That's how much it's taken over the household for me to even think about my birthday just being go with the flow. And Boo just was beyond herself. And I said, you see, you should be in the club because you do have perimenopause, because she's older than me. And I said, but you know what? That's fine. We do not care if you join the club or not. We do not care that you care about what we want to do for my birthday. So has any other members of the We Do Not Care Club had interactions with people in their lives, a spouse, friends, coworkers, whoever, that have noticed that we do not care and have a big opinion about it? I would like to know. And how are you handling that? And last but not least, thank you again, Melanie, to our founder of the We Do Not Care Club and all of the wonderful things that you're doing. I am very happy for you. I'm very proud of you because we are communing. We are a community. And yes, it is worldwide. And so remember, you're not alone. We're in it together. And I love you.